up, guys? It's me, Valley West, and I wanted to do a quick video on authenticity. And it's so interesting how the highest, not the highest vibration, but it's actually a higher vibration than love, is so wild. And I've been contemplating this for the past couple weeks, and I'm like, wow. And I really looked at the vibration chart, and it is higher than love. And so even when you're angry, if you communicate it with words that aren't negative, it is a higher vibration than fake loving words because of the vibration. So it's so interesting, because when I listen to my music, I can tell there is some anger, but I did study psychology and I've studied language, and I've realized what is a really big turnoff with language. And it's like there's a water experiment done in this yoga retreat that I went to in Sedona at Angel Valley. It's not open anymore, but they were always praying at this retreat, and it was just I think it was a famous one. Bashar actually channeled there at the retreat, and there was like a cabin with his name on it, and they came there. Dr. Emoto actually came there to test the water and do this experiment. And if you look him up, he did an experiment. He's famous for this experiment where he takes water that's completely clean and pure and puts it under the microscope, and the crystals are perfect. And then he puts a negative word like hate on the jar of water, and then tests the crystals, and they're so distorted, they turn yellow, they're not perfectly symmetrical, and it's just from the word. And then he was taking the contaminated water and putting it under the microscope, and then putting a word like love or just a positive word, and it would actually cleanse the water. And we are made up of water. So sorry, my eyes are so dry. So we're like made up of 80% of water. So like every word we say is actually programming our minds, our body. First of all, our subconscious only knows that we exist. So a lot of people will talk bad about other people, and then it happens to them, and then like they think that someone cursed them, and it's like, no, you cursed yourself. It's like a scientific thing. Look it up. So it's important to choose good words. Make sure people are talking with kind words around you, and it's just interesting. Stay authentic and let, like it's okay, like if it's okay to let people know how you feel, as long as you do it in a respectful way. And if you can take care of yourself, then you can just stay in this high vibration. You have to have boundaries, and it's really important. So it's just so funny, like how angry music can be a higher vibration than like fake loving music. I don't know. It's just stay authentic. Like, and if you like are jealous of someone and you want what they have, it's just like, is it the attention that they have? Because if it's that, do not try to copy them to get the attention they get, because that's just not authentic. It's not a high vibration. if you just did what you do authentically, what you like, and if you don't know, that means you need to take like some time away, some time in solitude. And if you can't be alone, then there's a problem with that, because you're going to have to be at some point, and it's like you got to start working through your own shadows and addressing your internal wounds. Like there's like I was just listening to Your Level Up Guru. She's amazing, check her out. But she was saying there's like these main wounds that everyone pretty much has, and I feel like I had like all of them and I had to work through them all. But it's like, do you have a mother wound? Because then you would have issues with women. Do you have a father wound? You'd have issues with connecting with men. Do you have a spiritual wound? Do you have issues connecting with God or with yourself, you know, which would help you connect with God? Do you have a you know, personality disorder, a wound around connecting socially? Do you have like anxiety? Like, what are your wounds? And you can really just find a subliminal, honestly, for 30 to 90 days and play it in the background like I am right now. This is like a divine feminine, just like energy clearing one. But if you had like an anxiety problem, put on like a peace and mental health and clarity subliminal or whatever. Or if you have a father wound, there's subliminals on reprogramming your beliefs about men, subliminal, or I've seen that, or vice versa. Friends, having friends, connecting with friends, social anxiety. There's subliminals for everything. So yeah, I'm going to do a tarot reading on something to do with this subject, but stay tuned and stay in control of your vibration. Don't watch things like that trigger your vibration to go low. Like if there's people, places, environments, like just start to like notice, what is it, you know? And yeah, is it like people asking you questions that trigger, you know, like reactive abuse, reactive responses? And if so, start to do emotional regulation or emotional control, subliminals. You know, there's people that will constantly want to make you angry, because when you're angry, you cannot connect with spirit. Like your angels of the highest light and vibration that you would want advice from will not be able to connect with you, because you're at two different vibrations. So that's what I noticed when I went into isolation, because people thought that would like ruin me. It actually helped me realize, staying in a high vibration, I can continuously get guidance from God, spirit, angels, spirit guides, ancestors that are, you know, trying to help. So yeah, that's it. I'm a little bit sleepy. It's Sunday fun day. And I will talk to you guys later. Stay authentic. Mwah.